I never imagined I'd be sharing this, but here I am. I'm a 16-year-old girl living with my dad, 59 million, my twin brother, 16 million, and my two older twin brothers, 22 million. Having two sets of twins in the house is chaotic, and I get why my dad might feel overwhelmed. My mom works abroad and visits maybe once a year or less. Since I was 14, I've barely seen her, though she sends us gifts occasionally. My relationship with my brothers is tricky. I'm the only girl, so bonding is tough. I'm closest to my older brother Aaron, fake name, 22, since we both love Greek mythology and similar things. The issue involves my dad and twin brother. Recently, the weather where I live has been unpredictable. Hot one day, cold the next. One morning, it was swelteringly unbearable, so I decided to wear a short skirt my mom sent me to stay cool while heading to a local market to hunt for collectible plush toys. The skirt was a bit short, about 4 fingers above my knees. My dad saw me and immediately said it was inappropriate, demanding I change. I explained it was a gift from mom, but he insisted I wear pants or stay home. Before I could respond, my twin brother chimed in, siding with dad. He looked me over and called me a tramp for wearing the skirt. Furious, I threw a shoe at him. Things escalated when dad agreed, saying, "If your brother thinks that, imagine what others will think." He then called my older brothers, who backed him up. Devastated, I locked myself in my room, staring at the skirt for hours, unable to see what was wrong. I canceled my plans and haven't spoken to them much since, only when necessary. Today, my mom texted, asking why I'm giving my dad and brothers the cold shoulder. She said dad feels guilty. I haven't replied yet and need advice on how to explain this to her. I talked to friends. Some said dad was wrong for not defending me, but a couple thought I overreacted to my brother's comment and should see it as advice. So, I'd love your thoughts and suggestions on how to approach this with my mom. Update 1. I'm calmer now and wanted to share an update before dinner. Thank you to everyone who commented and the 2 people who messaged me privately. It means a lot. Here's a summary of my call with my mom. She was livid when I told her everything and asked for photos of the outfit, including one of me wearing it. For context, after my dad's outburst where he shredded my clothes while I sobbed, I've been staying at my friend's house. Luckily, my mom was on the phone during the incident, heard everything, and recorded it. She contacted my friend's mom, who agreed to take me to meet dad at a cafe for breakfast. I was nervous, especially after his recent behavior. It felt like I didn't know him anymore. I should note dad rarely acts this way. He's gotten mad at others before, but never at me or my brothers. At the cafe, dad looked exhausted, like he'd been crying. He apologized for the tramp comment, for not stopping my brothers, and for destroying my clothes. I asked why he reacted so strongly to the skirt. He said he thought his and my brother's words would convince me to change, which left me stunned. I told him their comments hurt, not just about the skirt, but because he let my brothers insult me and mock me. He broke down, saying he didn't mean to hurt me and was struggling with me growing up. He didn't want to lose me. The conversation didn't resolve much, and I'm still at my friend's place. My brothers haven't reached out. Mom texted before work, saying she spoke to them and dad. On a brighter note, my friend gifted me a Shadow the Hedgehog plush for my collection, which lifted my spirits. I feel like dad's holding something back. He's never acted this way before. Maybe I missed something, but I sense there's more to this. Thanks for the support, and my Shadow plush, and I say goodnight. Update 2. For those wondering why I'm posting so late, a lot has happened, and I want to keep you updated while answering some questions. Thank you for the advice and support. It truly means a lot to this teen. FAQs. No, I can't live with my mom. She's away for work constantly and doesn't have a home office. Plus, she lives with 2 women, one older, one divorced, who rent with a no-kids rule. No, I've never seen dad act this way before. He's usually kind and understanding, which makes his outburst confusing. My parents aren't divorced. Mom's away for work. She got pregnant with my older brothers Aaron and Isaac at 21. Dad stayed home to raise them until mom landed a good job. Then they had me and my twin, Toby. Her income covers our needs, school, and extras. Update. 2 days ago, Aaron, 22 million, texted, asking to talk. I was nervous but agreed to a phone call, recording it as suggested, with my friend's sister for support. It started casually. He asked if I was eating and sleeping well. Then he apologized for his words, admitting he was wrong. I pressed for a real reason why he said what he did. He repeated Dad's excuse, that it was to get me to change, but I demanded honesty. He sighed, saying, "You wouldn't get it," and refused to elaborate. When I asked if Mom said anything, he said she scolded them and we'd discuss it when she returns. He asked when I'd come home. I said I'd stay at my friend's until Mom arrives. He called it cowardly to hide there over a comment. I countered that Dad destroying my clothes while I begged him to stop made me feel unsafe, and none of my brothers supported me. He got upset, saying I shouldn't have involved Mom, who's stressed enough, and we could have handled it at home. I said it wasn't a tantrum. They ganged up, insulted me, and let Dad ruin my clothes. I asked if he considered how this affected me. He went silent, then hung up, warning me not to do dumb stuff at my friends. I cried. It hurt because he's my brother. Later, Isaac, 22 million, called. He didn't sugarcoat it, saying I got them and Dad in trouble by whining to Mom and fleeing to my friends. I explained I didn't whine. I told Mom the truth and was staying somewhere safe. He groaned, told me not to do anything stupid, and hung up before I could ask what he meant. Toby, 16 million, texted, "Hope you're happy now," leaving me confused. I tried calling Mom, but she texted, "Finishing a case, 3 more days, love you." On Saturday, I went to McDonald's with my friend, his sister, 19, and his cousin, 10F, who I adore. We were eating when my older brothers walked in. My heart sank. They asked why I was alone and whose shirt I was wearing. My friend's, as I'd run out of clean clothes. Elijah accused me of sleeping with my friend, saying a girl wearing a guy's shirt means he's claimed her. I was horrified, calling it disgusting and explaining I borrowed it because my clothes were limited. They doubled down, saying I was lying and shouldn't be offended by the tramp comment if I was acting like one. My friend's cousin screamed that bad men were yelling at me, drawing attention. 2 moms, my friend, and his sister intervened. My brothers were asked to leave, and we got takeout. My friend's mom was furious when I told her everything. I sent Mom a voice message saying I needed her now, not later. I was frustrated, feeling like no one, Dad, brothers, or her was being honest. I said I didn't feel safe with anyone, even her, and wanted to stay at my friend's. I cried, feeling guilty for snapping at her, knowing she works hard for us. My brothers have spread rumors that I'm marked by my friend, Dad's silent, and Mom hasn't addressed my message. I'm calmer now, staying busy with my friend's mom's hobbies, pottery, embroidery, and designing paper doll clothes. I'm grateful for her family and all of you. Any gift ideas for a 10-year-old girl? Her birthday's in 2 months, and I want to thank her for standing up for me. Good night, morning, or afternoon. Thanks for reading. Update 3. This is hopefully my final update. Thank you for the support and gift suggestions for my friend's cousin. I'll summarize what's happened. I spoke with Mom, uncovering heavy but clarifying details. She explained she's away so much because she needed personal space. When pregnant with my twin, they only expected 1 child. I wasn't visible in the first ultrasound, only appearing later, so I was an unexpected surprise. Mom admitted she and Dad weren't prepared for a girl. After we were born, she worried she'd have to stay home more to guide me, but Dad promised to handle it. She took that literally, staying away for work. I asked why she waited to tell me this. She said her roommate, a divorced woman, overheard my voice message and urged her to act before losing me, like she lost her kids. Mom apologized for prioritizing herself over me, assuming I was fine at home. She was wrong. We discussed my wishes, and I confirmed I want to stay at my friend's. She spoke with my friend's mom, who agreed I could stay. A video call with Mom, Dad, and my brothers addressed the restaurant incident and included a scolding from my brothers. I'm now officially living with my friend's family. Their house rules are fair, and I feel at ease. My friend and I call each other neighbors and plan Sunday movie marathons. My Hero Academia this week, ET next. Mom's sending money for clothes, and my friend's sister is taking me shopping to rebuild my wardrobe. I had a final talk with Dad on my friend's porch, supervised by her mom. He apologized for failing me and cried, vowing to regain my trust. I accepted his hug, though it hurts how things turned out. Only Aaron apologized among my brothers. Toby sent a photo of my untouched room saying, "It'll be here when you return." I'm settled in my new room, designing paper doll outfits. Mom and I keep our call schedule, Dad texts weekends, and my friend's mom manages my expenses. I'm grateful for everyone's support. I'll update if anything major happens, but for now, this feels like closure. Big hugs, and have a great day.